Hello everyone and welcome to Sum Count and Beyond, the Spreadsheet Source, Session 3. Today we will be reviewing comparison operators. In the About section of our channel, or in our banner image, you will see a link to a Google Drive folder that has the spreadsheets from all the sessions. Each file will have at least two tabs, Try It Yourself and Solution. We would encourage you to have your own sheet open or download the file and follow along as we go through our examples together. Before we jump in, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Let's get to it. The 6 comparison operators we will review are equal, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. All 6 can be used to compare numbers or dates, and the first 2, equal and not equal, can be used on numbers, dates, and text. Comparison operators in Excel will always return a Boolean value, which is just a fancy way of saying the value returned is true or false. For our examples, we will evaluate all comparisons to true, but we'll also show you how you can change the statement to evaluate to false. So go ahead and download and open up file 03.comparisonOperators and go to cell D4 on the Try It Yourself tab. So the first comparison operator that we're going to go over is equal to. So what you're going to want to do in cell D4 is put a number or piece of text, and then in cell E4 you're going to put the same number or piece of text. Then in cell F4 you're going to do equals D4 equals E4, and then hit either enter or return on your keyboard, and you will see that the value true shows up in cell F4. Now if we want to make it false, we could do something like this. We could go over to cell D4 and type the word blue, for example, and now we look at cell F4 and it evaluates to false. And if we wanted to put that back to true, we could go to E4, type in blue there, and we see that F4 is now evaluating to true once again. Okay, next we're going to do not equal to. So again, we can use a number, a date, or a text value, and we're going to put a value in D4. So let's use 5, and then in E5 we're going to put 6. And then if we jump to cell F5, we're going to do equals D5 equals, not equals E5, and F5 evaluates to true. Now again, if we want to make it evaluate to false, we can go over to D5, put the number 6 in there, and we see that F5 evaluates to false. Let's make that 5 again. Okay, so next we're going to do greater than, and so let's do a date this time. So we'll do 4/29/2021, and then we will jump over to cell E6 and we will do 4/28/2021, and then in F6 we're going to do equals D6 greater than symbol E6. Hit enter, and once again we get true. And if we wanted to make it false, we could just go right in here and we'll change our 2020 to 2021 to 2020 in D6, and we see that we have false. So we'll do reverse that. So we're back to true again, and keep going. Okay, so next we have less than. So in cell D7, let's put in a number value. So we're going to do 7, and then in cell E7, let's put the number 8, and then our formula is going to be equals D7 less than symbol E7. Then enter or return on your keyboard. You'll see it evaluates to true. Once again, let's go ahead and make that false. So we'll change E7 to 6, and we see it's false. Now we'll go ahead and put that back at 8, so we see that nice true in F7. And then we'll move down to cell D8. And so in row 8, we're going to do greater than or equal to. So in D8, let's put the number 10. And in cell E8, let's put the number 10 also. And then we're going to do equals D8 greater than sign, equal sign, and then E8. And if we hit enter, we'll see the value true in F8. And then if we want to make it false, we just need to make D less than cell E8. So we'll put 9 in there. You see it evaluates to false. And then just to show the greater than portion of the greater than or equal to, we're going to go ahead and change D8 to call it 12. And we see true back in cell F8. Next, we're going to do less than or equal to, and we'll use dates this time. So let's do 4/30/2021 in cell D9, and then we'll jump over to cell E9, and let's put 4/30/2022, and then we'll do equal sign D9 less than or equal to cell E9, enter, and we see that it evaluates to true, which is exactly what we want to see. And then if we want to make it false, we can go into cell D9 and change it to 23, and we see it evaluates to false. Now if we go in here in D9 and make it 21, it's back to true. And we can also change cell E9 if we wanted to. And we can make this 4/30, we'll do 2020. And we see that it evaluates to false in cell F9. So we're going to go back, we're going to make that 21 again. And we're back to true. And all of our cells in column F have true. And once again, we're going to call this out quite frequently, but if we look in the cell itself, we see a value, whether it's true or false. And then up here in the formula bar, we see the formula that we actually used. So nice job, everyone. You just learned how to use comparison operators in Excel. And you will find all sorts of applications for comparison operators, both on their own and in some of our later sessions, we're going to show you how to use comparison operators as part of larger formulas. So to sum everything up, comparison operators are helpful when comparing the values in multiple cells. You can count on this session to help you understand the basics of how comparison operators work, and let's keep taking your spreadsheet knowledge beyond what you thought was possible.